Have you ever wondered about the behind-the-scenes process that brings new medical treatments to life? Today we delve into the world of clinical development support, an indispensable function within the healthcare industry that plays a pivotal role in the pharmaceutical, biotechnology, and medical device sectors. The journey to bring new medical products to market is a complex one. It requires a seamless blend of science, precision, and ethical considerations, and that's where clinical development support steps in. Collaborating closely with the Research and Development Department, their primary objective is to design and execute clinical trials and studies that evaluate the safety and efficacy of new drugs, therapies, or medical devices. The role of clinical development support extends beyond just planning and executing these studies. They also ensure that the studies are scientifically rigorous and ethically sound. They help choose the right study populations, define the right endpoints, and select the appropriate methodologies to answer specific research questions. But that's not all. Clinical development support also plays a key role in protocol development. They contribute to writing and reviewing study protocols to ensure alignment with regulatory requirements and to address scientific and medical objectives. They ensure that each trial is conducted ethically, with a focus on patient safety and informed consent. In addition, clinical development support aids in navigating the complex regulatory landscape, ensuring that all clinical trials comply with the standards and requirements set by agencies such as the Food and Drug Administration, and of course they also provide guidance on data collection, monitoring, and analysis. They help determine the statistical methods used to interpret the data, assess the safety and efficacy of the investigational product, and serve as medical monitors during the trials, addressing any medical issues that may arise. The collaboration between research and development and clinical development support is crucial. It ensures that clinical trials are conducted with scientific rigor, regulatory compliance, and a focus on patient safety, ultimately leading to the development of new medical products and therapies that can improve healthcare and patient outcomes. The journey of a new treatment from research and development to patient use is a complex but exciting one, and it all begins with clinical development support. The first step in the clinical development process is designing the study and developing the protocol. This phase is like laying the blueprint for a building. It sets a clear path for the upcoming journey. The collaboration between medical affairs and R&D at this stage is absolutely crucial. Picture a team of experts, each with their own unique skills and knowledge, coming together to sketch out a plan. The medical affairs professionals, with their deep understanding of medicine and patient care, join forces with the R&D teams, who bring their expertise in scientific research and innovation. Together, they brainstorm, discuss, and decide on the key elements of the study. They start by identifying the study population, who will participate in this study, what characteristics must they have. They then move on to define the study endpoints, the specific outcomes they are looking to measure. This could be anything from the reduction of symptoms to the improvement in quality of life. The methodology is another critical aspect they work on. Which procedures will they use? How will they collect and analyze data? These decisions are all made based on the specific research questions they aim to answer. Once the study design is in place, they shift their focus to protocol development. This is where they detail the study plan, outlining each step from start to finish. It's like a recipe for a complex dish, with each ingredient and method carefully detailed to ensure consistency and accuracy. Medical affairs plays a crucial role here too. They help write and review the protocol, ensuring it aligns with regulatory requirements and addresses the scientific and medical objectives. They use their medical expertise to ensure patient safety is at the forefront, while their understanding of regulatory landscapes helps ensure the protocol is compliant and robust. With a well-designed study and a comprehensive protocol in place, we're ready to move into the ethical considerations and regulatory compliance aspects of clinical development. And just like that, the blueprint for our clinical trial is ready, paving the way for the next stages of this exciting journey. Medical trials must always prioritize patient safety and follow strict regulatory guidelines. This is the cornerstone of ethical considerations and regulatory compliance in clinical development. When we talk about ethical considerations, we're talking about the principles that guide the conduct of clinical trials. At the forefront is the principle of do no harm. Medical affairs professionals ensure that the clinical trials are designed and conducted in a way that minimizes risks to participants. They check that the potential benefits of the trial outweigh any potential risks. Informed consent is another key ethical consideration. Every participant has the right to know what they're signing up for. Medical affairs professionals ensure that participants are given comprehensive, understandable information about the trial, potential risks, and benefits. They ensure that participants are making informed decisions without any coercion. Then there's the role of the Institutional Review Board, or IRB. Medical Affairs works closely with the IRB to ensure that the study protocols meet ethical standards and protect the rights and welfare of the participants. Moving on to regulatory compliance, this is where we ensure that clinical trials follow the rules and regulations set by authorities such as the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA. These rules are in place to ensure the integrity of the data collected and the safety of the participants. Medical affairs professionals navigate the complex regulatory landscape. They help in submitting necessary documents, responding to regulatory queries, and ensuring that the trials are conducted according to the approved protocols. They also monitor for any changes in regulations and adjust the study protocols accordingly to maintain compliance. In a nutshell, the role of medical affairs and ethical considerations in regulatory compliance is about safeguarding the participants and maintaining the integrity of the clinical trial process. They ensure that the trials are conducted responsibly, transparently, and in line with all necessary guidelines. Ensuring ethical and regulatory compliance is a key step in the process, but the work doesn't stop there. The journey continues with data collection, analysis, and medical oversight, which we will discuss in the next scene. Once a clinical trial begins, it's all about data. The role of medical affairs in this phase is crucial. They provide guidance on data collection, monitoring, and analysis, ensuring that the information gathered is accurate, reliable, and relevant. Let's talk about data collection first. It's more than just collecting numbers. It's about capturing critical information about the safety and efficacy of investigational products. Medical affairs helps determine what data needs to be collected and how it should be collected. They ensure that the data collection process is standardized, consistent, and in line with scientific and regulatory requirements. Next comes data analysis. This involves interpreting the collected data to assess the safety and efficacy of the investigational product. Medical affairs plays a pivotal role in determining the statistical methods used to interpret the data. They help to ensure that the analysis is robust and scientifically sound, providing a reliable basis for assessing the product's performance. But it's not just about collecting and analyzing data. Medical affairs also provides medical oversight during the clinical trials. This means they oversee patient safety and the medical aspects of the study. They're the vigilant eyes monitoring for any medical issues that may arise during the trial. They're there to ensure that the trial is conducted in a way that prioritizes the well-being of the participants. Medical affairs personnel often serve as medical monitors during these trials. They are the first line of contact for any medical issues that may arise, ensuring that patient safety is always at the forefront. They help to address these issues promptly and effectively, minimizing any potential risks to the participants. All these steps, data collection, analysis, and medical oversight, are interconnected and crucial to the success of a clinical trial. They lay the groundwork for the next phase, interpreting the trial data and communicating the results. Data collection and medical oversight ensure that we're ready to interpret the results and communicate them effectively. This collaborative process between medical affairs and R&D is crucial for the development of new and improved medical products and therapies, ultimately leading to better healthcare and patient outcomes. Interpreting clinical trial data is a critical step in the development process. This is where the hard work of study design, protocol development, data collection, and analysis culminates. Medical affairs professionals are at the helm during this phase, deciphering complex data sets to draw conclusions about a product's safety and efficacy. Imagine this as a detective story, where data is the clues and medical affairs professionals are the detectives. They analyze the data, looking for patterns and correlations. They use statistical methods to determine if a drug or device has achieved its intended effect, and whether it is safe for use. Their work doesn't stop at interpreting the data, though. They must also translate these findings into meaningful information that can be understood by a wide range of stakeholders. Now let's talk about those stakeholders. They can be anyone from healthcare professionals, regulatory bodies, to key opinion leaders. Each group has a different level of understanding and interest in the data, and it's the job of medical affairs to communicate the data in a way that resonates with each group. It's a bit like being a translator, switching between different languages of data interpretation. For healthcare professionals, it's about explaining what the results mean for patient care. For regulatory bodies, it's about demonstrating that the product is safe and effective. For key opinion leaders, it's about showing how the product fits into the wider context of medical research and treatment options. The communication doesn't end there, though. Medical affairs professionals also facilitate discussions about the results, addressing questions and concerns that arise. They use these conversations to further refine their understanding of the data and its implications. This ongoing dialogue ensures that everyone involved, from researchers to healthcare providers, has a clear understanding of the trial's outcomes. It encourages transparency, collaboration, and ultimately, trust in the results. The journey from study design to stakeholder communication is a testament to the vital role clinical development support plays in advancing healthcare. It's a complex, challenging, yet incredibly rewarding process that brings us one step closer to improving patient care and outcomes.